Thousands of years ago, humans lived in a world without farms, markets, or food stores. Every meal they ate had to be discovered, collected, or hunted from the wild. Unlike today, ancient humans could not simply walk into a shop and buy what they needed. Their survival depended on understanding the land around them. They learned which plants were safe to eat and which ones could harm them. This knowledge was passed from one generation to another through stories and experience. Before farming existed, humans survived as hunter-gatherers. They hunted animals, gathered fruits, collected roots, and searched for anything edible. Finding food was not a daily routine, it was a dangerous challenge. A single mistake could mean going hungry for days. But humans had one powerful advantage: their ability to learn and adapt. They observed animals, studied seasons, and discovered hidden sources of food. Their journey to find food shaped the future of human civilization. Before humans learned to grow crops, they depended entirely on what nature provided. Their way of life was called hunting and gathering. Men, women, and even children all played a role in finding food. They traveled across different lands following the food sources they needed. When animals moved, humans followed because their survival depended on them. They created simple tools to make hunting easier and safer. Sharp stones became knives, cutting tools, and weapons for survival. Hunting required patience, teamwork, and a deep understanding of animals. They learned animal behavior by watching their movements and habits. But hunting was risky because many animals were stronger and faster than humans. Because of this danger, gathering plants became an important part of their diet. They searched for food that could provide energy during their long journeys. Every discovery in nature brought them one step closer to survival. Long before humans planted crops, the forest was their first food market. Ancient humans depended on their eyes, memory, and experience to find edible plants. They learned that every season brought different types of food. During warmer months, they collected fruits, berries, and fresh plants. When the weather became colder, they searched for roots and underground plants. Some foods were hidden beneath the ground, waiting to be discovered. Finding the right plants required knowledge passed down through generations. One wrong choice could turn a meal into a deadly mistake. They also collected honey, eggs, insects, and other small sources of nutrition. Rivers and lakes provided more than just water, they provided food. They discovered that nature offered many ways to survive. The more they understood nature, the better their chances of survival became. Their relationship with the natural world was the foundation of human survival. While gathering provided many foods, hunting gave ancient humans another important source of survival. Early humans learned that animals could provide meat, bones, and materials for survival. But hunting was never easy because humans were not the strongest creatures in the wild. They survived by using intelligence instead of physical strength. They studied footprints, sounds, and movements to track their prey. Following a trail could take hours or even days. Ancient humans often worked together because teamwork increased their chances of success. They used simple weapons made from wood, stone, and bone. Their weapons were simple, but their understanding of nature made them powerful. They learned where animals traveled and when they were most likely to appear. A successful hunt could provide food for an entire group. The hunt was not only about food, it was about cooperation and survival. Through hunting, humans developed skills that would shape their future. Finding food was not only about searching, it was about understanding the changing world around them. Ancient humans had to adapt because food was not always available in the same place. During warm seasons, nature provided plenty of fruits, plants, and animals. But when colder seasons arrived, survival became much harder. They learned to follow animal movements and seasonal migrations. Migration allowed humans to find new places with better sources of food. They also learned that some foods could be collected and saved for difficult times. Preserving food helped them survive periods when nature offered less. Fire became one of their greatest discoveries for survival. With fire, they could cook food and make it safer to eat. Cooking changed the way humans used the food they found in nature. Every challenge forced humans to become smarter and more creative. Their ability to adapt was the secret that kept humanity alive for thousands of years. Ancient humans survived because they learned to read the secrets hidden in nature. They understood that every sound, footprint, and change in the environment had a meaning. The movement of birds could reveal where water and food were nearby. Animal tracks helped them discover where creatures traveled and gathered. Rivers became some of the most valuable places for ancient communities. Water provided fish, animals, plants, and a place where humans could gather. They discovered that teamwork made finding food much easier. Some searched for plants while others hunted or protected the group. This cooperation helped humans survive in dangerous environments. Over time, humans became experts at recognizing what nature offered. Their knowledge was not written in books but remembered through experience. Every generation added new discoveries that improved their chances of survival. The knowledge they gained from nature became the foundation for the future of humanity. For thousands of years, humans survived by following nature's supply of food. But eventually, humans began to notice something surprising about the plants they collected. They discovered that some seeds could grow into new plants. This simple discovery would eventually change the entire human story. Instead of only searching for wild food, humans started growing food themselves. Farming allowed people to stay in one place for longer periods. But before farming changed everything, hunting and gathering had already shaped human survival. The skills learned in the wild became the foundation for future civilizations. Their understanding of seasons helped them know when to plant and harvest. The relationship between humans and food was forever transformed. What started as a search for survival became the beginning of agriculture. The journey from finding food to creating food took thousands of years. The search for food was not just about survival, it was the story of human innovation. The story of ancient humans finding food began with a simple goal: survival. Without farms or modern technology, they learned to depend on their intelligence and creativity. Every fruit they collected and every animal they hunted taught them something new. Nature became their teacher, and experience became their greatest tool. Their knowledge of food helped humans spread across the entire planet. They adapted to deserts, forests, mountains, and frozen lands. Their ability to find food in difficult places made humanity stronger. The skills they developed thousands of years ago still influence humans today. Modern agriculture began because of lessons learned from the wild. The first hunters and gatherers were not primitive, they were intelligent survivors. Their journey reminds us that humans have always searched for ways to overcome challenges. From wild forests to modern cities, every meal connects us to our ancient past. The search for food was the beginning of humanity's greatest adventure.